Okay, now that I've got insults and compliments as two different lists, I need to do something with them. First off, I probably don't want them to be here, so I'm going to click these boxes and they will disappear from the screen up here. So I did that. Next thing I want to do is I want to have two different people. If you click on one, you get an insult. If you click on the other, you get a compliment. So I'm going to create a new sprite, and this is going to be my compliment person, and this is going to be my insult person. Now you may be asking yourself why I didn't just use this sprite here. I'm going to probably save this sprite for something later. Now this doesn't look like a good person, and this doesn't look like a good person. So I'm going to go ahead and select the red guy here, and I'm going to change the name of it to insult guy. I'm going to look at the costumes, and I'm going to look at my costume library here, and we'll say that the boy standing is my insult guy, and as you know, he's facing the wrong way. There's actually a trick with that. I think if you do this, he gets completely straight. Yeah, that button there. So here's my insult guy, and we're all set, at least with the looks. We don't have any scripts, right? Now, my compliment person is over here, and I'm going to give my compliment person a look. So I'm going to go to costumes, and I'm going to have the girl standing as my compliment person. Again, I'm going to click on this, straighten her out. So there, I've got an insult person and a compliment person. I better change the name of her to compliment gal. All right. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to give the user instructions. I basically want to tell, well, actually, you know what? I need to do something before that. I need a couple more buttons because I want to be able to add compliments and add insults. So I want to get a couple plus buttons, maybe one here and one here. These will add insults or compliments. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a button to do that. So I'm going to create a new, well, I'm going to find a plus button first online. So let's go here and plus button. I'm going to look for images. Here I am looking for images, and I'm going to find my images, and I'm going to look for transparent images. Do you remember that trick? So you're going to find the transparent ones, and search tools. I want the color to be transparent. All right, and this one looks transparent. I can see the little lines behind it. That sort of implies it's transparent. And I'm going to go ahead and drag that onto my desktop. Voila. Now I'm going to go back to Snap, and my icon is right here. So I'm going to create a new sprite. Here's my new sprite. And it has, I'm already on the Costumes tab. So I'm going to drag this down here, and I've got my plus. And good, it is transparent. You can see how it doesn't totally wipe out the guy, so it clearly is a transparent GIF. And I'm going to rotate a little bit. I think that these don't really do... Oh, it did work. That is so cool. Okay, so now I've got the plus button. It's way too big, as you can probably tell. And I'm going to make it smaller. So I'm going to change size by... See, if I do this, I'm making it bigger each time. Change size by -10. That looks about right. And I'm going to put it next to this guy. Now I've got this sprite, which is the Add Insults button, right? So I'm going to change the name of it to Add Insult button. Okay. And then I'm going to duplicate the sprite. So I've got the sprite, it's the Add Insult button, as you can see. Now I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to do that by holding down the Control button and saying duplicate. So I've got the same look, and it's going to go over here, but now instead of saying add insult button to, I should change it to add complement button. Okay, so I now have a add insult button and an add complement button. Now another thing I'm probably going to need is an instructions button. So maybe a question mark right where this little guy is, because then if you click on this, maybe these two people will tell you what to do. It'd be really cool if they had a conversation with each other. Like, hey, I'm going to do this. Oh yeah? Yeah. Well, okay. And then they kind of give the directions in a conversation, which you can get that conversation to replay every time you click the question mark. So let's go ahead and find a question mark button. And question button, transparent. Boy, there's so many to choose from. I like this one. Hopefully it's transparent. And now I go here, create a new, oh no, this icon's already here. So this sprite is already here. I said I was going to use it for something. And I'm going to put the question mark on it. Perfect. Except it's a little big. So I'm going to change size by -10. Click it on it until it's about the right size. And there you go. So I've got my question mark button. This is going to give me the directions. This is going to add insults. This is going to add compliments. And then when you click on these people, they will actually insult you or compliment you. All right, I think I've got everything I need. I just need to start doing some programming.